Hello everyone, my name's Brewkirk and you can call me Brew, and hopefully this evening we have a nice, well for me a time of recording, Friday night, calm, quiet recording with no mishaps, no bugs, because I have had to character reset yet again. So tonight's video is suggested by a commenter, Old Dog Flying, and again, keep all your suggestions coming in. You've all been absolutely amazing, and I've been learning so much. And you've been very patient with me, because sometimes I don't always get it right, even though you've spelled it out in black and white for me. So thank you. So Old Dog Flying has actually brought up a topic around pips, lead pip and lag pip, to do with our ship, and the way that it tracks targets and how we interact with them when we're engaging them in firefights. So I've always been using the defaults, and many of you have probably done the same. But I thought, I've heard about lag pip and lead pip, and I thought, why not give it a go? Why not try something out? So we've taken out a ship that we haven't talked about on the channel just yet, the Redeemer, because it's chunky, it's big, it's got decent weapons, it's slow to turn. So we can test this out without getting like one shot by things in a safe environment. So let's go. Red alert! Red alert! We're under fire! Quickly! Man the battle stations! Shit! Get in my seat! Get in my seat! Get in my seat! I was talking too long. Crap. Evasive maneuvers. Give me engines. What's wrong with my engines? There we go. I've got engines. Okay. So I've actually got it on... I forget which is which. Let me deal with this first of all, and then we'll talk about it. I've actually got it on the non-default. So is that lead? Is that lag? I think this is lag pip, right? I don't even know what I'm fighting. Valkyrie? Come on. Powder weapons. Come on, die. Die, blow up. Nice, okay. Bank round. Redeemer is so pretty. Where are we? Oh, here we go. I didn't think they would come that close when I was trying to do the video introduction. Powered engines. But this is why I took the Redeemer out, because it can take a hammering when in the hands of a noob like me. There we go. I cannot wait to do a review on this ship properly. Alright. Breathe. Okay, so, breathe. When, if like me, you first start playing this game, the way it works in default is in options, in game settings. Where did I see this? Down here somewhere. Where did I see this? Somewhere down... There we go. Vehicle targeting pip reticle. Or reticule, some people might say. And it's default to lead. Okay, so it's lead. And what that means is we'll get into the fight, because we will be able to survive a few hits as we're changing these settings. So let's go in and start the fight. Now, this means that we've got this pip here that's dancing around. And Old Dog Flying was watching our Warden video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We have a lot of fun with the Gatling. And this reticule dances a lot, I find, with Hurricanes and other more nimbler ships. It just jumps all over the place. And Old Dog Flying suggested, you know what, rather than using a lead pip, why don't you try a lag pip, which means that you're looking at the ship and just trying to line up the square with the ship, as opposed to what I'm trying to do, which is in a fixed weapon ship like the Redeemer, line my crosshairs up with this floating green square. And I'm so used to flying this way that it is taking me a little bit of getting used to. We'll kill this target and then we'll do another bounty with the lag, right? Because this is lead. Yes, leading the target. So it's okay when you're face to face like this, but I'm trying to just get a bit of distance to show you. So it's in moments, where it's starting to peel across. We're always looking at this square, not necessarily at the ship. And I'm so used to flying this way, and you probably all are too. But what I want to do is I want to give a go at fighting using the lag for a couple of episodes, just to see if we prefer it. And one of the points that people make is that little reticule It's set up so that you hit the center mass of the ship, but with a lag pip, the other option, you can sort of choose where you're hitting the ship and try and blow off turrets and wings and engines and stuff like that. So let's pop this Warden. Doesn't stand much of a chance against us. So that is your default lead pip on this pretty cool ship. There's a bit of lag there rolling into it. I had to reset my character again, and this comes after our recent stealth video, which would be the one before this, where I spent like 5-6 hours trying to film that video. There was bug after bug after bug, but that was a really great community video because you all got involved helping me out with that. And again, thanks to you, Old Dog Flying, for today's suggestion for this short video. So we've done this. Let's jump to another bounty and then change the pips and try that out. Oh, our poor ship is a little bit damage around the wings, wear and tear maybe, but it doesn't look too bad. The Redeemer is really starting to grow on me. When I first saw it, I don't know, there was just, it was just like, it's okay, it looks nice. But I've been flying it solo for a while. It's not meant to be a solo ship. You're burning so much DPS, but it can handle solo fighting really well. So the Redeemer's growing on me. I got it for my friends and stuff, so we could all go out and even for you guys, in the community, so we could all go out together and bounty hunt together and nice big size 5 weapons on the turrets. But yeah, the Redeemer is growing on me. Let me know what you think about it. But let's do a Star Wars star wipe to the next location. See you in a moment, guys. Well, that wasn't really a Star Wars star wipe. It was more like a crossfade wipe, but yeah. Just a little bit of cinematography as we're jumping between our two locations. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, okay, back on mission. So, let's jump just outside of the target. I spent even more time this evening getting our tracker permits for the bounties again within 24 hours. So that's been fun. The reason why I had to reset this time, let me just take cruise control off and we wait a second. The reason why I had to reset this time, oh, look at this. This is just so bloody cool. Is because the Redeemer's wing just wouldn't come back in again. It was popped off. And the Eclipse, because I wanted to try a little bit more when I was in a camera disposition, things with the torpedoes and stuff, they still weren't, they just weren't reloading correctly. So I thought, I'll just character reset because the Redeemer's wings bust anyway. So, lead pip, lag pip, that's what we're talking about in today's video. Again, thank you to Old Dog Flying. How do we change it? And I couldn't really find a lot of information on this, so it's really straightforward, and I've hinted at it in the earlier stages of this video. But you hit escape, you go down to options, and under game settings, we scroll down, and I'm just looking in the column here. I'm looking for lead or lag. So its default is lead, which means we're aiming our crosshair in front of the target, leading it. If we set it to lag, that means then the square, where we put that square, the little red square, is where our bullets will land. And it gives us full control over where they're going to actually hit. I've tried this a little bit, and I did find it quite interesting because I've been flying in this manner, fighting in this manner with the lead in the previous combat you've seen. I've been fighting in that way, well, 4 years? No, not even that long, 2019, so 3 years, something like that. So I've been doing it for a while. I've tried it out a little bit, and I think I enjoyed it. Oh, let me take the stick off, or get stick control back. So I've got nothing set up, as always, so let me do target status here, and shields over here, and contact, yes. We've got a Warden, so it won't be much of a challenge. We'll try a few bounties together here. Don't want this video to be super long, because I want to do a proper review of the Redeemer. This is a new interesting situation that goes on. Who knows? I'm nervous to call anything particularly a bug, because, you know, I've got so much information from you guys recently about how, you know, there's a logical reason for quite a lot of stuff that we just, you know, pass off as bugs. So I'll say it's a feature, and I now mean that more than ever. So anyway, normally there would be a reticule, I don't mind taking a few hits, a reticule like leading this target, but now it's lagging behind it. But it does give us greater control, so we need to line up that, whoa, we need to line up that red square with our target. I don't know why I'm drifting, there we go. So once that red hits it, that's where our shots are going to land. It's like we're aiming at the wing there at the minute, right? And I kind of like it because it just gives me so much control that... And I'm looking at the ship. That was the big thing me and Old Dog Flying were talking about, is that you actually just get to look at the thing you're firing at. Power back to weapons. As opposed to, you know, looking ahead of it all the time. And I know it's not a massive difference, you know, where your eye line is. You know, it's only a couple of, what, centimeters or whatever. Not even that mil ahead of it. But... I tell you where I notice it, on the explosions. My eye is looking exactly where that explosion happens, and it just feels a little bit more satisfying. Oh, and this is quite interesting. We've got the targeting bug on our main target, as in they're not coming up, but I think... I wonder what will happen. We probably won't get a reticule on this target. No, but we'll be able to mince it all the same. It's a slow-moving warden. Come on, targeting bug. I'm doing a video about... like the targeting reticules, lead and lag, pips, and you want to bug out me so I can't even talk about that. Oh, yeah. This sort of gameplay I'm no good at, free firing. But we're in a Redeemer. Redeemer can take a battering from that big size 4, size 5, whatever the NPC wardens have. It's just, when this happens, this... you know, not being able to lock on feature. The Andromeda's a lot better because of the gimbals. You can get on it a bit more. You are annoying me, Warden. You are... had a lot of bugs over the past... oh, features, sorry. Over the past few days, and I wasn't very patient. Like, look, because we're being pelted with a... must be a size 4 cannon on the nose, and the Redeemer shields are down to 2 on the front. Oh, game. Can I just have a straightforward evening? Please. Please. Like, I find it really difficult to make, like, in-game money these days as well, because there's just so much stuff going wrong. It just wrecks the efficiency, and when I'm in that money-making mode... that triggers the life out of me. Like, when I'm doing videos and stuff, obviously I don't like it because it interrupts the flow of what way I want to record, and then I need to think about, you know, what do I cut or what do I keep in so you get a true feeling of, you know, what that experience was like. There we go. But see, making, like, money where I get in the mood and I'm like, right, I'm going to now make... again, damn you, game, your prettiness is trying to distract me from the issues at hand. But when I'm trying to make money and when stuff like that happens, I'm in a different zone, right? I'm in like a money-making zone, Power Shields. And if that gets disrupted, I'm like, you're eating into my profit margins, game. I do not forgive that lightly. Okay, so let's just do one more. But I kind of like the lag pip. The non-default. I kind of like it. Now, is it so massively different that I'm going to recommend one over the other? It might be just I've played it for a while now. I'm no expert. I've played as a noob for quite a long time. But, you know, I could go between both. They both offer a slightly different experience. Now, it might be different if you're flying with, like, Hotastics or whatever. We're using mouse and keyboard on this channel. Because I'm trying to show you what it's like for someone... just picking up the game and getting into it. Because although I've played the game for a while, I've never deep dived into any of the real research or massively researched. Don't smash it to that. You know, any of the mechanics. You know, I've just picked stuff up along the way. So this is why it's quite nice for us to go on these journeys together and for you as a community to help me out. And then we can share that with other members. So, would I recommend lead versus lag? I'd say what I'd recommend doing is having a go, right? That's what I recommend. Now that you know this exists, if like me, you maybe heard the terms, but you weren't too aware of it, give it a go. And just to make your own mind up, have a couple of fights. Don't turn off the lag pip right away if if you're feeling uncomfortable, because you might have flown a certain way for a very long time. So you need to give yourself an opportunity to sort of give it a fair shot. But that would be my recommendation. I can't really tell one of the over the other, and that might cause a bit of debate in the chat, which is good. That's what we want. We want respectful but engaging debate, because this debate helps us feedback to the developers with informed recommendations. So, absolutely debated, but I'd say give it a go. Yeah, I like knowing where my shots are landing. With the lead, it tends to try and get it center mass. Is what I believe. More wardens, but this time you do not have the benefit of a targeting bug. So now you're mine, warden. You're slowing into the turn, and I know exactly where my shots are going to hit, more or less. I just feel like I've got more control with the lag pip. And I think in a more maneuverable ship, like the Gladius or the Warden, we'll actually try it with the big size 5 Gatlings on it. You're going to get the nose turned quicker, so the accuracy that lag provides, lag pips, is rewarded, I think, in that maneuverable ship, because you can really land the shots where you want them, because you can move the nose to where you want it. So what have we got? Another Warden. I think the game has realized, Brew needs a break. Brew needs a break, and is not putting me up against Hurricanes to stay. And you know what, game? I am very, very thankful of that. You had a little bit, you were bullshitting me a little bit with that targeting issue at the start. So, you're teasing me a bit there. You haven't put any Hurricanes my way, so I appreciate that. There's not much to really, when I'm talking about that, you're seeing it here, so I'm talking a little bit of gibberish at the same time, because, there's not an awful lot to say about the Lager lead. I found it's different, but it's comfortable. This is the first time I killed 3 targets before I shot this video, and then everything went to hell, and I had to character reset. But that's the only time this evening I've used lag pips, and yeah, I enjoyed that. Experience. I might swap between the two when there's more difficult fights. We'll see things like the Hurricane, different ships. I might prefer lead over lag. So yeah, that's the recommendation. 100% give it a go, and just see how you feel. I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you haven't at least tried it. And a big thank you once again to Old Dog Flying, and to all of you who've been getting really active in the comments. I've got a few suggestions to see about starting up some community platforms, for example around Discord and things. I'm going to research that. This is all very new to me, and I'm overwhelmed by the support and the response. So be patient with me. I will see about getting us spaces so that we can communicate more, collaborations with you, because very much I think my intention is, to have a very... what's the words? The words lose me. It's been a very busy few days in Star Citizen. But I want us to interact as much as humanly possible. Again, I'm only one brew. There's not many brews. There might be a multiverse of brews, I don't know. But on this plane of existence, there's only one brew. So there's only so much, of course, I can do at any one time. But I'm really looking forward to doing some collaborations for all of us to get on multi-crew ships, to hear more of your suggestions, your requests, to go on more wacky adventures with our red armored noob, which is Brew. I don't know why I'm speaking about him in third person, because he's me, but there you go. So thank you very much for watching. Again, lead or lag, give it a go. As always, I lost my words again there, but as always, guys, you have an absolutely great one. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. In case you forgot, my name's Brewkirk, and you can call me Brew. And let's close it out with this just stunning cinematic. Oh my goodness. Bye, guys.